NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
Pass to Drummond. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is where Drummond does the vast majority of his work. He's got a lot of moves in the low post.
The drive by Garland. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's George. Over Hunter. George, no good. Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Heads-up play by Darius Garland. Just gets that defender to bite on the up fake and now gets the call.
And the second free throw is good. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
B.A., like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Now here's Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by George. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach Joe. Going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, it doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Philadelphia substitution.
Embiid inside. That one falls.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Garland draws the double. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Cavaliers leading. Mobley outside. Inside. Here's Bryant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Now here's McCain. To the inside. Barlow. Mobley grabs the board.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And the basket is good.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Garland. Here's Mobley. 5 to shoot. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
Good on the second one. Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
With 2 shots.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one's off.
Well, you talk about a guy who is a great rim runner. You're talking about Thomas Bryant. He's also able to make that face-up jump shot. Thomas Bryant just needs to stay healthy. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Here's McCain. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Ball. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of
10.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And it's Maxey missing. Cleveland leading by 11. Pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson. Now here's Ball. Fires the 3, and McCain pulls it down. Here's Maxey. There's the drive, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed, going downhill.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's Tomlin. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers. Number 21, Joel Embiid.
Oh, they get a hand on it. 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Barlow. And there's the drive.
Barlow.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barlow's got his first points in this one. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you guys.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration. Great job setting them up. The timing of the pass was key.
Here's Maxey on the take. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
There's the strength training coming into play for Maxey.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Well, injury's a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
Here's Tomlin. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Grimes. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And Ball will bring it up here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A nice shot by Grimes.
Boy, how about Quentin Grimes attacking off the bounce? That is a pretty play.
Ball no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. The 3, George drains the triple. George has got his first 3 points of the game. The rebound by Embiid. Back to Grimes. And here's Maxey outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Sixers on top, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. Again, Philadelphia.
And with his combination of rim running and mid-range shooting, defenses don't know what to do with Edgecombe.
Outside Hunter. Back to Bryant. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Maxey. Down low. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Philadelphia leading by 8. The baseline J doesn't go that time.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
It's hauled in by the Sixers. Now Maxey. 12 points for him. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Here's Maxey. Drummond with the screen. From outside the arc. And that's good. Maxey for 3. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
To the left side wing. A clear look for Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
without missing a beat. Embiid gets the shot up. That's the work of an assertive offensive player.
To the inside. Garland, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one misses. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Guys, back to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Mobley, no good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
The Cavaliers trail by 13. To the paint. From 8 feet away. And Mobley puts it in. Mobley's got 7.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
And it's Maxey missing. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Embiid, high post. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Embiid's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
And Mitchell with the slam.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the end.
55.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So it's Philadelphia now. Maxey surveying the D. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
It's McCain on the wing. Here's Barlow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Count it.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's Maxey. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Porter. Drops in the layup for 2. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And the 76ers making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
To the inside, Tomlin. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here they come with numbers in transition. And here's Maxey outside. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Porter with it. And McCain picks him up defensively. And he nails it.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Off on the layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
2 minutes.
Here's Tomlin. Porter. Quick 2. Oh, net.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
And now,
Left side Maxey. Outside Embiid. Drummond with the screen. Jams it home!
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Jacks up a 3. Shot's no good. Philadelphia leading by 11. George! Oh, he can't connect from long distance. .11 left in the game. Porter in the post. Embiid there for the rebound.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the 76ers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Maxey.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Garland fires! Oh, no good! George knocks down the trifecta.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Garland hits them both. And so here is Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. lead. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce,